Good evening, everybody. So it's Leanne Barrable here, the Devonshire Shepherdess, just jumping on to do my Sunday live session that I've been doing over the last 2 or 3 weeks. And today, I think more than ever, the message that I have for us food producers, farmers, whatever you'd like to call us, is it's just so important for us at the moment. You know, whatever's going to happen today with today's decision, whether we have a deal or no deal or whatever, people still need to be fed. And I think now more than ever, us farmers and food producers need to be learning how to take care of ourselves. Like, we are a resilient people. We're very, we have things we're coming up against all the time, and probably more so than in any other industry. But I think now going into 2021, it's going to be even more important that we ourselves, our personal health is what we don't take for granted anymore. So for back 7 years ago, basically, I really injured myself, and it meant that I had to stop farming completely. And I thought I would never actually farm again. And what I've done in the last 7 years is discovered how to farm smarter, how to look after myself, and have the ability to be able to see forward, for the future of our farm, to be able to think up new businesses and to do different things that are going to really impact my family, but also my friends and other farmers who I know. And this is why I'm doing a webinar tomorrow night on health and wealth, farming for health and wealth, because I really believe that there is a key component missing when it comes to us farming, and that is to be able to look after ourselves, in our mental health, our emotional health, and then that will overflow into our physical health. So many farmers are struggling physically, hips and knees wear out because they just work and work and work, and they just work so hard. And I didn't want to be like that. And a lot of people might think that I'm lazy or whatever. Actually, I'm not really bothered about what people think, because what I've discovered is that by slowing down, by taking more rest, I am actually able to see very clearly the exact steps that we need to take now for our business at home to make sure that the future generation has a farm to farm, whether that's my daughter or my nieces or my nephew, whoever wants to be here farming, they can do that. And I believe that I don't have to get bigger to do that. Like, I don't have to go and buy loads of land or anything like that. Just with the land we've got, the 200 acres we've got, make it so productive and so profitable that it's not only creating amazing quality food like we're seeing with our grass-fed beef at the moment, but also to be able to generate an income so we can reinvest into new kind of ideas and businesses, and maybe even start employing people as well. And the farming sector, the agricultural sector, the food sector is one of the biggest employers in the country. And, you think about it, if you strip back, every industry probably comes back to farming in some way. And I think now more than ever, we really need to team together, get together, start working together. This is another thing that I'm noticing with farmers. We've become very secluded. We've kind of took ourselves off on our own. Years ago, where you used to go round in mobs of people and everyone would help with everybody's hay harvest, that doesn't happen anymore. It's like one farmer on however many acres, and he's working by himself or she's working by herself. And it's time now that we club together and we become stronger together as farmers together. So if you're interested in what I have to say when it comes to health, and everything that I have learned is from my personal health journey, so from my mental health, from my emotional health. Now, that's been the biggest part of it. I didn't realize how mentally broken I was until I was physically broken. And I feel that agriculture is one of the biggest kind of accident prone, people committing suicide industries in this country, and that has got to change, because we need to start talking about mental health. We need to start talking about our emotions and how we are actually feeling. You know, it's becoming ever stronger that we need to do something. We need to group together and start believing. You know I'm not the only person in her 30s who's going, I can see a future for farming in the UK. I really can. And if you're an older farmer, or you're a generational farmer, or maybe you're not even a farmer at all, but you'd love to get into it, there is always a way, if you have the passion and the desire to do it, in whatever scale, whether that's in your back garden or whether that's on 200 acres, 1,000 acres, whatever it is. We have the ability to farm, and that starts with you looking after yourself as a human being, as a person, learning how important you are to the economy, even if you don't feel like it, even if you feel like you aren't treated in this country like you're important. We are, and we have to start believing in ourselves. If nobody else is going to believe in us, this is what I've decided, if nobody else is going to believe in us or believe in me, I'll just believe in myself and know that actually I'm really important to the world, and I'm really important to the people around me that I could help feed. You know, there should not be any starving children in this country, and there are, and they live but miles from us, very, very closely, you know, to all of us. There are children starving, and that should not be happening. You know, and we as farmers and as consumers or whatever, we can make a difference and really start to, I really honestly believe that there is a different way we can farm. There is an easier way we can farm. We can make it so much easier for ourselves. We can be healthier, happier, and just stronger. You know, we need our resilience is great, but I think it's waning for so many of us now. You know, we're getting a bit fed up. We're not really sure what's happening. We are scared, and we need to work together and see how it goes. So thank you for listening. If you want, you can join the webinars tomorrow night at 7:30. It's a free webinar, and it's purely on my 7 years of becoming healthier so I could become stronger and therefore more productive in our business. And that is the key. You know, that's what we all want. We want the bottom line to add up without any, you know, subsidies or things like that. That is my heart and my desire, to just be able to survive, or in fact to be able to thrive, not just survive, you know. So if this has impacted you at all, this message tonight, please share it. Please comment below if you've got any questions, or send me a direct message. I'd love to hear from you, and thanks for tuning in.